Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have a not so fun video to share with you guys. This is a box full of fails. So I've been keeping my fails in this little drawer here beside me because I've been trying to build it up so that way there I can show you guys all together the things that have not worked for me. So this is about 2 months worth of fails so far. So for this year, I've had quite a few fails. I couldn't believe that I filled this box up already. I'm like, whoa, holy smokes. So when I was like, okay, so it's full, it's time to start talking about these products. So let's get into this. So the first thing in here is the Smashbox Photo Finishing Centering Citrus Primer Water. I hate the smell of this stuff. It works really well for my skin because it definitely gives you the boost of hydration that your skin is looking for, but it smells horrendous. It smells like Play-Doh or like clay or something. I don't know. It's just got a really, really bad smell to it. I thought for sure when they came out with these were going to smell absolutely amazing. And when I smelled this one, the first time I did it, I thought, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm having a bad day. And then I tried it. The more I tried it, the more I'm like, nope, it's not me. It's this. So this product smells horrendous. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely smell it before you purchase it because I wish I would have. It's too late to return it, so now I'm at a loss because it's just going to sit here and actually no. I'm going to pass it along to somebody who will use it because any of these things that don't work for me, I'm going to be like, somebody take them because they just don't work for me. You can have them. So this didn't work for me and I do not recommend it. The next thing is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Everybody talks about this. They're like, this is so good for dry skin. This is so good for everybody, pretty much is what they say. I disagree. I totally disagree. For me, when I put this on, I feel like it starts to get cakey and looks like it's cracking in certain places on my skin. I've tried it with different foundations. I've tried it with different primers. It just doesn't work for my dry skin. Maybe I have uber dry skin. I don't know, but either way, it does not work for me. So I don't like this. I feel like if you have dry skin, definitely be a little bit leery about trying this out because I feel like it doesn't work that well for dry skin. I think if you had normal skin, it'd be good. But for dry skin, I feel like it accentuates all the dryness. So for me, this is a fail. The next thing is two products. So we have the Physicians Formula. They came out with these two new butter eyeshadow palettes. So we have two here. We have Tropical Days and we have Sultry Nights. So I was going to haul these. I was going to show you guys these because I was so excited about getting them, to be honest with you, because I was like, these look gorgeous. They're drugstore palettes and they say butter. So I was hoping it would smell like the butter bronzers. They do. They smell exactly like the butter bronzers. Smells really, really good. So it's got that nice summer scent to it. So if you like that summer scent, you're going to love it. But if you don't like that summer scent that they had in their Muro butter bronzers, then you're not going to like it because it smells exactly like this. The reason why I don't like these is I feel like they're very inconsistent. So for me, the Sultry Nights is the better of the two. The Tropical Days works horrendous for me. I feel like I don't get good looks with it. The eyeshadows are hardly pigmented. The Sultry Nights, I can get better looks, but not anything that I'm like, oh my gosh, look at me, I look so good today. No way. For the price of these as well, I feel like they're pretty pricey. Let me see, how much are these? $16.99 at Ulta. So these are $16.99 a piece. I think they can do better than giving us the pigmentation of like $1 eyeshadow that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, which honestly, I've picked up $1 eyeshadows at the Dollar Tree that have worked better than these because they just don't have the pigmentation. Some of them are very chunky. Some of them just don't blend. Some of them you're like, did I even put anything on my eye? Because there's nothing there. It just kind of like wipes away. I am very disappointed in both of these. So I do not recommend them. I think that they're not good. In my opinion, they could have done way better, especially considering how well everybody loves the butter bronzer. Everybody was on board for the butter bronzer because it's so good. So we were all hoping to get something similar. So who I think these would be good for, I think they would be good for somebody who's just getting into makeup and you don't want to go crazy with your makeup. You want a very light look. You don't want to put a ton of it on. It does blend. It takes a little effort to blend these, but not anything crazy because sometimes you're actually blending and they just go away. So not so sure. So I think maybe these would be great for somebody, like I said, as a beginner because they're just to get you into the... Honestly, no, I'm lying. That's not true because I feel like these wouldn't even be good for beginners because you would get frustrated with the eyeshadows and you'd be like, what am I doing wrong? I cannot create a look with this. So I feel like these are not good for anybody, honestly. So I changed my mind. Nope, they're not good. The next thing is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. I got this in my BoxyCharm and I was like, okay, I'll try it again because I had this before. I decluttered it out of my collection because I was like, it doesn't work for my eyelids. So then I was like, try it again. Maybe it was just you at that time. Maybe you just don't know what you're doing. So for some reason, these, when I put them on my eyelids, they cause a lot of wrinkles. They make my eyelids look extra creasy and like just scaly like. I don't like the way that they look on my eyelids. I've tried them wet. I've tried them dry. I've tried them with my fingers. I've tried them with a brush. I don't like these at all, in my opinion. If you have aging skin and your eyelids are a little bit creasy, I don't know how you're getting these to work, because for me, they just don't. Somebody mentioned that they're good for highlighters. I might try it for that, but I doubt that I will, honestly. I think I'm just gonna pass it along, because I think I've got highlighters that I love, so I don't want to put this on my skin and then having like snake looking like skin going up on little strips, so not my thing. The next thing is the Farsali. This is the Farsali Jellybeam. So I saw this on Sephora and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Like the packaging is gorgeous. It's got a really cute container and everything. I got it and I'm like, it's really weird. First of all, like it's like literally a jelly. Like it looks like a bowl full of jelly. It's like Santa's belly. So it doesn't smell like anything, which is good. But the reason why I don't like this is because I put this on. You can't put this underneath your makeup and get the highlight to come through. It doesn't pop through. You have to put it on top of your makeup. And when I put it on top of my makeup, it disturbs my makeup. So I'm like, okay, so how do I use you if I can't put you underneath my makeup for you to show through, and I can't put you on top because you're going to start moving things around? I don't like this. I don't recommend it. I will not be keeping it. The next thing is the Ardell WIspies. This is the Fiber Building Mascara. I don't like this for a couple reasons. One, I don't like the wand. The wand is really weird. It's like almost like there's nothing there. It's like I'm using, I have no idea what the heck I could even, like it looks like one of those straw cleaners. That's how very little bristles there are on this. It's like a straw cleaner. There's not much to the wand at all. Secondly, because there's not much to the wand, I feel like it takes me forever to do anything with my eyes. Lastly, it doesn't make your eyes look any better. Like my lashes look nothing. Like it's supposed to be a fiber building mascara, so typically a fiber building mascara is going to give you a lot more length. This does not. So this, in my opinion, is a fail. The next thing are a bunch of these. So you guys may have seen this in a, I think I did a Get Ready With Me or something like that. So we have all of these lipsticks from Naked Princess. So I love the shades. I love how they look on the lips. I love how it's like a light wash of color. It actually gives your lips a little bit of a stain as well. So I really like these. The problem is the packaging. So when you get these, you're like, oh my gosh, it looks really nice. The packaging is real fancy. It even clicks so that you know that it's shut. So it's like real, a little fancy here. But then you start using them and all of the applicators start falling off. Literally while you're putting it on your lips, the applicator is dropping down your chin. You're like, what in the world just happened? So every single one of these that I tried, and I tried all but one shade. The only shade I didn't try was the red. I tried all these and they all fell apart. So for me, this is a complete fail. If you can't use the product that's in the container, then how are you supposed to enjoy it? So like, how am I supposed to go out and buy special applicators just to use this? That makes no sense, in my opinion. Make your applicators better, then more people will like them, because the packaging, other than that, is gorgeous. The pigmentation is really nice because it's that light wash of color. It's not a sticky type of product on your lips. I was like, Gary Stutter. It's not a sticky type of product on your lips. It's really nice, but the applicator, no. Then we have the Laura Geller hair. We have the Laura Geller New York. This is the Filter Correcting Color Perfecting Balm. So you get 3 different shades in here. You get like a salmon, a lilac, and a green. So technically the salmon's for darkness and correcting things like that. The lilac shade is supposed to be for sallowness. It's supposed to give you a brightening effect. And then the green is a color correcting for like acne and things like that, redness. So the reason why I don't like these is because they don't work. There's no pigmentation to them. Like I put the green on and I'm like, okay. Another thing is they're really, really stiff. So like you have to like dig your finger in there. So I put these on and like I'm rubbing them in, and all of a sudden, of course now you're gonna work. I hate when products do that. Do you ever do that? Like you get a product and you're like, you don't work for me. What are you doing? And then all of a sudden you show it to somebody and it's like doing what it's supposed to do. Of course now it's going to. Either way, I don't like them, because when I try them on my skin, it literally does nothing. It doesn't cover. It doesn't give me any sort of coverage. The only thing it does is add layers to my makeup routine, and then I just look cakey. So no. The next thing is this right here. This is the Book of Beauty Minimal Makeup, No Makeup Makeup by Pixi. So I thought this would be really pretty. It is. But again, I feel like this has the same problem as the Physicians Formula does. There's no pigmentation to this, like hardly any. The only thing that's good in here are the highlights. The highlights are good, but the two blushes are terrible. The two eyeshadow pans, which are splits, they're no good. So in my opinion, this is just no good. It's like play makeup, honestly, because I feel like you could give this to your child and be like, here, you can play, because it's not going to show up on your skin anyway. So there you go. The next thing I have is the Sephora. This is the Rouge Volupte. This is like a me thing now. This is the cream lip stain, and this is in the shade 73. I have no idea. It doesn't show a shade on here. The reason why I don't like this is because of the shade. It's too light, and it looks like, if you guys ever seen somebody that looks like they have concealer lips, it looks like they're dead. Like, look here. And I put this on. It starts to make me look like I am dead. I'm like, I don't really want that. That's not a look I'm going for. So that is a shade that it just doesn't work for me. I need to find a white now. Oh my gosh. Okay, get a little towel here. So it's just a shade. Oh my gosh, now it's going to stain my lips. Of course, now I'm going to have like a dead spot on my lip. It would be great to use this. I just lost it. It would be great to use this as like a shade to like change colors and other lipsticks and things like that, but I already have enough shades like that, so I'm just going to pass this on to my mom. She might like it because she wears more nude lips than I do. Actually, no, you know what? She wears like that 90s, like that brownie shade, so she might not like it. I don't know. I'll give it to her, see what she thinks. The next thing, I have two Colourpop. These are Colourpop liners. So we have two here. I have one in Call Me and then one in Overboard. So with Call Me is like a purpley shade, and then Overboard is more like a bronzy shade. So here's Overboard. They're both really pretty, but the problem is they don't show up. Like, you put them on your lid to like try to give yourself a liner look, and you're like, where you at? Are you there? Hello? Are you there? So no, they just don't show up. I feel like there's not enough pigmentation to them to show up. Maybe if you did an extremely like no makeup look and you just did liner, then it would show up. But typically if I'm going to go out and put liner on, I'm going to already have other makeup on with it. So I don't typically just wear a liner. So these don't work for me because I feel like they're just not pigmented enough. Then we have something that, what is this? That shouldn't be in here. I don't know why that's in there. Then we have the Laura Mercier. This is the Eye Basics. So I got this because I thought this would be perfect to use as an eyeshadow base. So this is what the applicator looks like. First of all, the applicator is really stiff. So like when you're using it, it's just, it has no give to it whatsoever. So it feels like you're rubbing a stick on your eyeball, like one of those, what is that, tongue depressors? It feels like you have a tongue depressor like rubbing it across your eye. So it's like not soft at all. Secondly, it's so dry. It's such a dry formula that you put it on, it just doesn't look good on your eyelids at all. My hands probably have a little more moisture to them than my eyelids do because my skin is very, very dry right now. And I've been lotioning the heck out of my hands, so they probably do have a little bit moisture. But my eyelids do not like this because my eyelids start to look like they're like creeping together, and it just doesn't look good at all. No, not for me. The next thing is this right here. This is the Wonder Wing by Rimmel. So I thought this sounds really interesting. Wonder Wings, like Wonder Woman. So you wonder if you can make a wing with this is what the problem is. So here's what it looks like. It's got a really big applicator to it. The other problem is it's so like, there's not enough pigmentation. Do you see what I mean? I just did a line here. Look, it's like so watered down, and this is supposed to be a black shade. This is the, I think it's like the Black is Black or something like that. Where the heck is the shade? Of course, I don't know. It doesn't say it on here. I'm sure it was like the Black or Black is Black, something like that. But that is so watered down. I'm like, I don't like a liner that I have to keep building up to actually get the color payoff that I want. So for me, this is just a fail. And the wand, like I said, I feel like the wand is a little bit weird. I don't enjoy the wand to it. So I'm just getting into learning how to do wings. So don't give me this liner and be like, do it, because I can't. Because it just doesn't work for me. The next thing is the Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. Why is this in here? I think this shouldn't be in here. Let me remember why I put this in here. Oh, I remember now. I remember, because I did think it was going to be really good. But the problem with it is so thin. Like, you put it on and it feels like you're putting like lip gloss on your lids. And I'm like, that doesn't work very well for me, because I like something like a MAC Painterly Paint Pot where it has some substance to it. This is just so thin. I feel like literally I'm putting lip gloss across my lids. I feel like I showed a lot more creasing when I was using this. So this is something that I did not enjoy. So that is everything that I did not enjoy. Wait, lying. One more thing in here. I have 2 lip products, but these are just because of color, so I can't really complain because of the color. The reason why I don't like these is because the colors are not my shade. So the shades are 33 and 12. These are the Sephora Lipstories. One has the little marshmallows on it, and then one has like fireworks. Basically, I just don't like the color, so that's a me thing. That's not really a problem with the packaging or with the product. This one though, however, this is the Smashbox. This is the Smashbox single tone. And this is in the shade Fireworks. So you would think, oh my gosh, man, that's gonna be fancy. Fireworks, no. This stuff is horrible. So it's supposed to look like this. Do you see how it's like that black with the blue undertone? It's beautiful in the pan, right? So when you put it on, all of a sudden, you just have black. Where'd the blue go? The blue is like all falling off. I'm like, what the heck? Don't give me an eyeshadow and get me all excited about it, and then when I put it on, it's not even there. So I don't like this. It's not a good one in my opinion. If you like a more intensified glitter, this is definitely not going to make you happy, because the glitter all falls out when you put it on. So you would have to basically use a glitter glue just to use an eyeshadow, and I'm like, then it's going to be a hard time to blend that out because it's a black shade underneath. So no, that's not for me. So that is everything that's in my box. It is completely empty now, so I can put it back in my drawer and find some more fails for you guys. Find some more things that I didn't like. So I'd love to know what you guys have not been enjoying. That's an opposite of what I typically say. I usually say, let me know what you love, because I like to know things that I can try out. But now I want to know what don't you love. But that way there, it can kind of steer me away from these products, especially if you have dry skin like I do. Let me know if your skin is dry and you're like, no girl, stay away from that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.